Welcome back, my beautiful friends. Welcome back. I wanted to invite you on my morning walk. Wait, I'm sorry, my evening walk. Not morning, evening. And have a casual conversation. I hope the connection is not too glitchy. But even if it is, I hope you have patience and understanding. Also, we have aliens. We do have a topic today. We're going to talk about Slavic Eastern European culture. Are people more, would you say that, in your opinion, do you think that Slavic people are maybe appear rude to you? Or do you enjoy people being real and honest like me? I don't really like rudeness, so to speak. As you know, if you watch me, I love classy things. I like class in everything. By the way, I'm wearing a very pretty dress in unusual color for me. It's like a pistachio color with the pink roses. Feeling very elegant tonight. I'm not gonna say I'm not. But anyway, let's talk about this. I'm going to make a video course for some of my guys. What phrases and things never say to Slavic women. Or maybe I can do some short teaching videos as well here on YouTube, because I don't want you to be the one that always lose, because we see too much softness in a man that does not have a backbone, men that call us weird sweet names before time. We find it as very repulsive. It really does kill the attraction. Meanwhile, while I'm here, we have aliens, my dear friends. Aliens had landed. Look at this. Aliens. I don't know what it is, but Airstreams reminds me of aliens. They're so cute. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go this way. So you are in a treat. You are in for a treat tonight. We're having a spontaneous life. Look at those. Tomorrows they're gonna be everywhere. I love those. I'm actually not. When I came to US, I didn't even understand what these buses are. But the Airstreams are probably one of the few I like, because they're so cute. They are really cute, like aliens. So tomorrow we're gonna have them everywhere. This is something the city does to make them fundraising. For a small town is a big deal. Hello, Mark. It's in my town. It's in my town, Mark. We have the Airstream event. So basically, hello. Basically, people come from different parts of the state and from different other states to just have fun in their Airstreams and help the city with the fundraising. Oh my gosh, I really didn't match my eyeshadow with my dress. Ladies in the chat, don't don't forget to mention. I live in Michigan. We have beautiful weather right now. Johnny says, I feel like Slavic people are very blunt. I didn't know we were blunt before I come to US, I'll be honest with you. How disappointed are you with your experience for you to be repeating the same topic over and over again? I don't know if I'm disappointed. A lot of people have never joined the live. And a lot of people enjoying these topics. Things happen every day. There are updates. Like, for example, I have a client. I'm sorry, guys, weird red lighting, but I have a client that sent me his DMs, sent me his conversation with a lady, and he doesn't understand why she lost interest. And I told him when I look at his DMs, because you don't call a lady you don't know, you don't call a young woman a sweetie. okay? You don't call a woman you've never met something that your grandma would call. Yes, thank you guys. I feel so beautiful today. I'm sorry if I say so myself. uh, Ladies in my chat, make sure you wear a lovely dress for no reason. Your life will drastically change, I promise you. Sweetie, well, you are allowed to call me sweetie. Sweetie is something very, very platonic. It's something I would call my sweet little niece. Sweetie, I even call her sweetie. It's something I would call a baby, a child. It's something I would call, something my grandma would call me if she was alive. Something my auntie would call me. You don't call woman sweetie. It's very repulsive because of how blunt our culture is, how direct we are. First of all, you are not in that kind of connection. You've never met somebody, you call them certain ways of endearment, especially something that was meant to be so platonic. You're gonna appear weird and you kill the attraction. If that woman, shall she ever have a desire for you? Well, she probably won't. I'm telling you. That's why I will never stop talking about it. So how disappointed you might be to always hop on my lives. But I do leave people the right to be disappointed with me. You have a full right to be disappointed if you want. I wish I would have my light with me, but we still have a bit of a daylight left. I don't do a lot of clients right now because I have limited ability. But those who I do, I really help. And if you're watching this video, if you can only take, a few things, remember to don't try to get more intimate with a lady by trying to shorten the distance, calling her certain ways of endearment, because that really kills polarity. And it's also, we subconsciously, we know it's not genuine. When you call somebody sweet word, that should be a long-term relationship. It should be something where you went through stages of getting to know each other and you called each other sweet words. So for men, if a woman starts calling you very sweet words, calling you my king, my savior, my blah blah blah, my man, you've never met her, you've never been close to her, just know that you're getting scammed. In our culture, endearment is earned. I'm very affectionate person, I'm a very gentle person with my close people. I have a million of names for my favorite people in my life. In a way, it's my weakness. I like creating sweet names, but I only do it when it's reciprocated and when it's somebody I have that type of relationship, that is evolved in that type of relationship. Thank you, Anitu. How to balance girlfriend fight and anger? Why is your girlfriend has fight and anger? It means that she must be miserable, so I don't know. CCGB, darling, hello. Oh, we have such a beautiful night tonight. We really do. It's one of those beautiful, beautiful September days we have here. I usually don't travel south in August and September because it's so beautiful here. And you feel the gentle kiss of fall, And I love not to have to sweat and feel beautiful. I'm really flaunting my chiffon silk dress today. I must say I really feel ladylike today. Oh my gosh, thank you, darling. I'll send you a photo later. Thank you. It's kind of unusual colors for me, but you can see I managed to do the eyeshadow too. Thank you, my darling. Yeah, it's like it's pistachio color and it has a kiss, pink kiss. Oh my gosh, look at this vehicle. 1 second. Woo! Oh, 70s. We actually, we had I was occupied a little bit. We had a vintage car events today, retro car events. Maybe if they're still here next week, maybe I will come on when they're still here. Yes, and I get to wear my furs. Yes, for those who don't know, I have a awesome gift shop for ladies. Oi, oi! Don't catch on my chiffon. Don't catch on my silk. By the way, you know, it is so interesting. I've noticed how different I feel. I don't wear. Sorry. I do not wear a lot of polyester. I don't wear a lot of synthetic, but you know, some beautiful dresses are made out of synthetic. But this dress is silk. Silk has different types and textures, and you just feel so, you just breathe differently. So, gentlemen, always treat your ladies to the best of your ability. I promise you it will pay off. Let me read some comments, my dear friends. Sometimes in relationships there are small fights. You know, I do need to make a video. I do need to make some designated page for women, because a woman that is calm to her maturity, to her femininity and womanhood, she doesn't have small fights. She doesn't have big fights. She doesn't have small fights. She always keeps elegant, and she might leave the conversation. She doesn't go with fights. She doesn't elevate her voice. Are you guys losing me? Because it shows that I have low signal here. Yes, my darling. Thank you. I love it too. Thank you. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. It looks like I'm, yeah, in and out. Yeah, I can see. I don't have enough of, okay, let's see. Maybe I'll go to another side. Anyway, we are just walking around and having fun. We're just walking around. I actually have a harsher topic to talk about today. You know, not as lighthearted, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things unfold, my darlings. I'll sit down for a moment. Hello. My live stream is blurry. It happens. Hello from America. Hello from America. I am in US as well. Yes, there are small arguments. When you have small arguments, you don't try to prove anything to a woman. You win with your masculinity. You don't go back and forth with a woman. You hug her, you squeeze her, you kiss her, you make love to her. That's how you settle an argument. Oi, 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 oi. James says you're gonna make someone a wreck. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. It did happen. Not a bad wreck though. But no. I don't want anybody to get hurt. Not today. Not today. You be that exquisite one, yes. I love everything exquisite. I'm not gonna say, and I want to inspire people who watch me to become exquisite. Men who watch me to get their stuff together, get their opportunities together, get their look together, get their presentation together, finally get the woman that they like, not a sleeping sloth. I want ladies who watch me to realize I'm as well exquisite in my own way. I can do it. I'm beautiful. That's my goal. So thank you. And yes, I know that. I don't mean to not sound humble, but I know that. I know that. And it's a fun way to live life. When you put effort in yourself, you create. You don't even know that you are changing the world. Even if you have no social media, there are little girls looking at you. There are people in your family looking at you. It's a beautiful thing. Always give yourself grace, give yourself love, ladies. Never give up on yourself. Never ever. Treat yourself like a piece of art. A man will never dare to not treat you right. When you look like a piece of art, you treat yourself like a piece of art. No man will dare to not treat you well. No man is gonna ask you to help him financially. You know what I mean? So guys, 1 second. I'm gonna switch my camera for just a moment. I'm gonna switch my camera for just a moment, my dear friends, because I'm gonna go and shake my phone a lot. I need to go get something out of my vehicle. So yes, this is just a relaxing life, walking life. I just want to tell you, I personally appreciate honesty. When you are trying to be too sweet, too sugary with a woman, she loses desire and respect for you. When you are too sweet, too sugary, you say things you don't mean. You know, when you call somebody sweetie, and darling, and you don't know, especially babe, hey babe, you know, you don't know this person. She's not your babe, she's not your sweetie. You just show that you're super low class. And you know, my client is a decent guy, but I told her, we don't call nobody sweetie, okay? I have this happen to me as well, you know. I have that happen to me as well, when men would try to cut the distance in between us, so to speak, and try to approach or try to get in contact or get close or get more intimate with simply being inappropriate. In our culture, you know that in Slavic culture, if somebody is older than me, even when I'm an adult, if somebody's older than me 10, 15, 20, 30 years, I can never call them by first name. You know that? I need to say their name, their patronymic name. Even if when I'm an adult. Like right now, I cannot, in my culture, refer to somebody who would be my older sister or my mom age, say, hey Jane. I need to say things correctly. I need to say things with respect. I cannot call my former teacher with his first name. And endearment in our mentality is earned. You earned endearment through trust, through connections, through certain types of relationship. You know, you earn it. And when somebody never seen you, and as a man, when you approach a woman and you call her, you know, sweetie, baby, you just look like a loser. She has a name. She told you what her name is. She probably told you how you can call her. That's what you use. When you do that, when you use those platonic endearment, you sound like your grandma. So you lose at every perspective. You lose the polarity, you lose tension, the attraction, and also you're weird. If she's soft and she's shy, She may not tell you, but the whole time she's thinking you're a loser because you don't know her, but you trying to be sweet with her. When she knows, it means absolutely nothing. You know, in our culture, we don't have the illusion uh, that relationship is. We don't have any illusion for things. We know that you don't really change the type of your relationship by calling somebody something different. So keep that in mind. This is gonna go in my course. Welcome everybody. Hello Barry Carson. How's my connection? Is it halfway decent? I hope. I am from Europe, but I'm not in Europe right now. I live in the US, helping men to understand women, and we also talk about nonsense of during this day and age. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder for sure, but some things are universally beautiful. You wish you were had to wear someone's dress, darling. You don't have. I'm gonna give you the best kept Slavic. You don't wait for a place to go your dress. You just put it on, and event comes to you. You know, you make an event by making yourself eventful. I'm just sharing with you. If I would wait till I can wear my beautiful clothes, I would have never taken it out of my closet because I live. Do you want to see how people look in my town? Wait. People do very, you can't really see in anybody's faces, but people here are extremely, extremely, extremely casual. So you just make your own event, my darling. Call them by their name, yes. So when you meet a person, right? When you meet a person, they tell you what is your name? Maybe she says, my name is Elizabeth. My friends call me Liz. You can call me Liz. For example, or you ask a lady, what is your name? She says, my name is Marie. So the person tells you how to call their names. They often start shortening name without a permission. You never shorten someone's name without permission. It's almost as bad as sweetie. For example, if my name is Veronica, right? Some of you who don't know me, my name is Veronica. I strongly dislike when people, I say, hi, my name is Veronica, and I've never said you can call me Nika. I never told them you can call me this or that. That comes with time. And sometimes in America, if your name is more than 3 letters, people stop shortening. And it's also a sign of lack of class. I'm sorry, I know that a lot of American people think that it's okay, it's normal. In America, people try always to be younger. Always, you would rather lose some status, but you want to be Ron, John, Rob at 78. You want to be called very, very short because it has this useful thing. And I know it's part of the culture, but I am sharing this with you in case if you want to be presentable, in case if you have a desire to be with a classy in any country in the world, because most cultures have certain levels of respect. So if you want to have a special lady, you want to learn special manners. And if you're a lady watching it, maybe you are traveling internationally, maybe you are going abroad. Those are good things to learn. Those are very good things to learn. We could use culture. I live in Midwest, in a very small town. Oh my gosh, people could use culture all day long here. Not bad people, a lot of very nice and open-hearted and warm and hardworking people, but there is it used to be a certain standard in US as well. If you want to understand better Slavic culture, go back before political correctness in US, go back before the PC, go back, women used to wear gloves to the store, go back when women used to, before they you know, leave the house, go back when people used to have class. Elegance in the ways they look, elegance in the ways they present themselves, elegance in everything. Go back to that, and you will have, if you don't have me in your pocket, right, if you cannot text me or get my help with something, if you don't know what to do, think classic America, 1940s, 1950s, 1960s. What a gentleman would do. He would open the door, he would bring flowers, he would look presentable, he wouldn't curse in front of a lady. So if you don't have me specifically to ask, use the knowledge from the past. Do you consider social, you already asked me that. Do you consider social media, you mean myself, as entertainment or work or something so important? I don't know, you already asked me that question. You already asked me that question. So if you want me to answer the question again, you'll have to send, you have to highlight your message with a super chat. I'm sorry, I answered you yesterday. Don't ask same questions unless they are paid for. Oh, beautiful. Brian Riley says, my parents told me that too. Mr. and Mrs. Yes, beautiful. For Filipino people, it's only an endearment. Okay. Welcome, whoever is new. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome. Voice is not clear. Sorry. Boring. Somebody says boring. Well, why are you here then if it's so boring? I don't swing too far in one direction. I'm telling you how it is in my culture. So it is, if you want to have a lady from Slavic culture that is more or less classic representative, you just need to know that. I'm not saying you need to do it, but I've been living in the US for 17 years. I still strongly dislike when people use profanity when they talk to me, when they try to talk to me, when people try to shorten my name, and especially when, yeah, you see this, yeah, you see this, yeah, that's what it is, right there, yeah, yeah. So I would rather go far the way of class than what you just. I would much rather go way far in having class than what you just witnessed. I'm so glad that happened. These kids are not gonna do anything to anyone, but they're gonna be like this. So yeah, I much rather go with class anytime, any day of the week. And I'm helping men. I still have clients, and I have new clients now because I restarted. I'm helping men to understand the woman's mind, especially a woman's mind who has more dignity and self-respect. And I'm not saying it's only Slavic women. I now make a lot of universal. You should treat a woman how you would like your daughter or sister to be treated. Would you like men to approach your daughter saying, hey babe? Would you like men to approach your daughter and say, hey sexy? Would you like men to approach your daughter? And I mean, sweetie is just cringe. Sweetie is unpleasant to me because it's fake endearment and it's platonic endearment from grandma, but at least it's not sexualized. But it's super cringe. Like, sweetie is extreme cringe, to my opinion. Well, two-income household, somebody says, two-income household is needed now in most circumstances. Or one man who has goals and drive and is capable to use his mind to create several streams of income. So his wife can be home, raise her child, and not be a subject of any kind of harassment, of any kind of public situations, not boss moves, You guys don't know what women go through. When we go to work, when we go to certain places, you don't even know. I imagine being a man and sending my woman to work. If she wants to do something, if she has a hobby, if she has a passion, if she really, really wants to do it and it's safe, and a man let her to keep the money, that's one thing. But if you're a man, a full-grown man with all the men's attributes, if you know what I mean, and you send a woman to work because you can't figure it out, shame on you. I'm sorry, but shame on you. You are the reason why we heard these two stupid teenagers yelling and misbehaving. Kids that comes from classy family, that comes from classy mother and father, they don't behave like that, even when they're a teenager. They don't yell, they don't curse like this. When you have present parents, when you have a mother, not iPad raising you, not Pornhub, teenage times when you sneak and watch horrible things for a child, not social media, not TikTok raising you, but you have a mother, a present mother. So shame on the men that not ready to lay down with a woman. You are not ready. You are laying down with a woman, but you cannot support her or the children you will have. So maybe don't lay down with a woman, you know? I don't know. Lay down with a man. Maybe he will provide for you. I don't know. But this classless society, you just saw those two. I usually don't film people, but here our classless society in America is developing because there is no children do not get things that they need to get from parents. I'm sorry, but it's true. I don't think that youth in 1940s, youth in 1950s were walking around in their underwear and screaming F and S word. Am I wrong? I'm not that old. I don't know what was in 1940s, but I already know, without being born that early, I already know there was no kid screaming fuck in front of a lady. And in general outside. There was no kids walking around in the pajamas in a store. So, you know, when you want to change something, the moderate change, they're like, yeah, we just gonna try. It doesn't work. United States culture needs radical change. Radical change. The people realize, you know, maybe we were not born in the trash. Maybe we were not born to be trash. That goes beyond any kind of things, and that goes beyond anything clothes. You know how we can, you know, you can go for a walk, you can have class no matter how casual you're dressed. You know, you can, but the elegance comes within. And when you go to events, when you go to public places, when you go to stores and you look provocative or you look like trash, like you literally have no respect for nobody, this is what we have. That was crazy. Who was here when those two guys were yelling? It's insane. You need a girl from one of those countries? Well, reach out to me. All men who have class and manners and you actually serious, reach out to me. I have a small network, but I don't want to have a big network for the ladies. I don't even advertise it, but you know, reach out to me. Oh, we have somebody. Alex, thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being a gentleman. Let me read your message. Remember that it was the powers that be, Psyop, the US population, even in Western Europe, to get women into the workforce, and it was in order for the government to collect more taxes. Yes. Let's see if I can be here. It's so loud there. I feel like I live in a big city now. Yes. Excellent point, Alex. Alex Petinio, shout out to you. Um, exactly, the government undermined people, right? The government undermined you, telling you, no, you need more. You need more. Your wife, you cannot afford your wife to stay home. You need more. You need more. You need more. You need to buy a bigger house. You need to go buy a bigger car. You need to um, do all these things in order to have a successful family. And now what we are looking at, we are looking that this is absolutely, it could not be further from the truth, because children are now raised by iPads. And I don't blame the mothers. The mothers are losing their minds because they have to work, come home, grocery shopping, clean, cook, or buy terrible food from the fast food places. They want to have some time for themselves. They coming home exhausted. What do they supposed to give to their children? What can you get out of squeezed lemon? Not very much. I understand that, like for example, some women have ambition, like myself. I'm a creative person. I love doing things. I love creating things. I like traveling. I like all these things. But when it comes to family, family comes first. We all have periods, at least in our life, when a man needs to understand, no matter how driven his wife is, he needs to give you an opportunity to sleep in, to rest, to take naps, or, I'm sorry, bad connection again. Sorry guys. I'm sorry guys, I know I lost connection, it shows. I'll say it again. There are times in a woman's life when a caring husband, a real man, gives her an opportunity to rest, to sleep, to raise children. 1 second, guys. Woo. No light, no extra light, but that's okay. So I know I lost connection when I was there. So a woman can be driven, a woman could be creative, she may even want to keep her career, but let's understand that when your children are, especially when they are small, there is nothing that can possibly ever replace a mother. It's just non-existent. And we have children turning from a beautiful children, from gorgeous children, curious, excited, alive, turning to emos, turning to this gas, whatever it is, turning to this monsters with green hair, tattoos, and it's already happening in the middle school. So I think that children need mother full-time when they are tiny little, but then a woman should not be exhausting herself. She should be doing things that she enjoys, so she can still keep her eye on her children. Yes, it's very old-fashioned, and you know I stand very strong by it. You know why? Because it works. Can you guys hear me okay? Thank you, CCGB, my darling. The problem is you have high expectations from men in comparison to what they used to, but your women also hold themselves to a high standard, and you want your man to give equal efforts. I don't see a contradiction. You hold yourself to high standard, and you get yourself a man who holds a high standard. There is no contradiction there. Times had not changed to an extent when man cannot be a man. okay? It's an excuse of a man who never thought it through. If you only have one source of income, what are you doing? Why are you not using? I use internet right now. This is my passion. This is something that I love doing. I know I help a lot of people, but I also do get something back. If I might have a time in my life when I will do things completely, and I've done it before. You can choose to donate your time, right? You can choose to contribute, and most people who doing something online, 90% of their work is available because they have passion for it. But if you have any kind of skill, you can monetize that skill besides your work. I'm not suggesting to men working 24/7 so you never see your wife and your children. But the problem with most people, they don't want to think. They don't want to create. They just want to be, yeah, I guess it's going. Like you have so much opportunity. If I'm an immigrant, and I can tell you this, trust me, it's a man should take full pride of being a man and say, okay, I have this job, it's a decent career, but I really want to spoil my wife. I want to add things to my savings. I want my kids to have legacy. Why don't I start this side hustle? Why don't I start this business? Wouldn't I start something? Why am I sitting here and telling my wife to no longer buy this lipstick because it's too expensive, rather than going and learning, educating yourself? Should I run an education workshop, how to make money online? Anybody, if you have any skill in your life, you can get paid for it. Rather than trying to say times are different, or honey, don't buy yourself a new dress, you can actually think, you know what, I'm a man, I got this. And the funny things, I told you this before, when a woman have a man who is a provider, who is making her relaxed, I have multiple acquaintances and friends who are stay-at-home moms and stay-at-home wives, and they make a significant amount of money just by being creative, not worrying about going to work, just getting enough of sleep, getting enough of rest. I have a friend, I coached her to do her channel a couple years ago, and her channel is more successful, like 4 times more successful than mine, which I'm very proud of. And she makes living. I mean, she doesn't have, her husband is a full provider. She has 4 children, and her channel is in Russian, so it's kind of like channel for women. Her channel is 400% more successful than mine at the moment. But I am thrilled for her. I am thrilled for her success. So she could say, oh my gosh, I have 4 children, she's cooking, she's cleaning, she has a big, beautiful home, she's doing everything. They have a very clear agreement with her husband provides, she takes care of everything at the house. So basically, she does all of this, and she runs an extremely successful channel. Everyone I coach go further, so which makes me delighted. So if a woman, an immigrant from another country with 4 kids, full-time housewife, can make money in her sleep, you can do it too. Rather than saying it's a difficult times, rather than saying excuses, just find a way to create certain side hustles, so certain investment projects, so you can feel like a boss. Hi Benjamin. A real man lets a woman sleep. Yes, a real man lets a woman sleep, because a man can operate on 5 hours of sleep and be a machine. Eventually he will need to rest, because we don't want you all to have a heart attack, okay? We love you. But a woman on 5 hours of sleep, a woman can literally have a very serious condition and even die if she operates on 5 hours of sleep. We are made different. Look at your body and our body. Men's body and mind was built for stress, for endurance, for risky situations. Look at firefighters, look at policemen, look at all these forces, look at construction workers. We cannot do that. I do not support feminists. Some of you might think that I have high expectations, but you're not gonna see me at the feminist meeting. I cannot stand those women, those third wave feminists, because they are betraying the very essence of being a woman. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Let's see the message. Oh, I love this already. Thank you, Brackish Bass. Boys go to club, men go. What is going on today? I don't know. Boys go to club, men go to church. Boys have a job, men have a career. You will not find a man among the boys. Men downtown day, boy DT at night. I don't know what the last one means, but I completely agree with you. You know, there is a time to stop being a man toddler. And you know, as a woman, I really enjoy my womanhood. I would not change it for nothing, for anything in the world. I feel the same about men. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you take pride in being a man? Why wouldn't you? Thank you so much and welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. It's so kind of you to support and make an excellent point. Thank you, Brackish Bass. Really appreciate your contribution to the conversation. You know, it's interesting that men are surprised that we need more sleep. Why do you think most women in America, most working women in America, they don't look like me? They don't look feminine. They don't have lipstick on. They have a dress on only funeral, wedding, church. Maybe they go to church. That's it. It's gray. I can sometimes make a video just walking the streets. It's gonna be gray, gray, gray. Hoodie, gray. You are 25, 45, 35, 19, 69. Same look. I want to see more beautiful women. Once in a while, when I go to nicer areas, you know, there are women that are enjoying their time. I love seeing children and mothers enjoying their time, playing at the playground, squeezing, loving. So beautiful. My heart, I overjoy when I see, you know, a stay-at-home mom walking around, having her kid in a stroller. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, why are you so loud? Crazy. I'm loud too, but not because I want to. Because of the sound. Oh, okay. Okay, so those are countrymen. I forgive them. They're masculine. Hello, Joe Chavez. Robert Garcia says natural beauty is the way to go. Yes.
Because I'm interested in books. And I think what I'm going to do...
I'm trying to look for some smart comments. If you want to make sure that I read your comment, you can highlight it with a super chat or write it in a very eloquent way so I can spot it and I can try to read it. Thank you, the beautiful truth. The beautiful truth says Slavic ladies are simply honest and know reality. Yes, we know reality. We don't buy into this stuff. I'm sorry, we don't buy into the wokeness. We don't buy. We have very strong core. We might be feminine, you know, we might be elegant, we might be flirtatious, we might be playful, but we have a very strong core and we have focus. We don't entertain men for no reason. No, absolutely not. Ducati Darren, hello. I understand that argument too, Alex. There has to be a middle ground. It's not all about her, not all about us, especially when it comes to dating cross-culturally. It's not about middle ground. It's you are doing your best as a man and she's doing her best as a woman. There is no middle ground. You don't know when you treat a woman right, when you let her sleep, when you reassure her that she can relax, she can create, she can be in her feminine, she's not gonna go a middle ground with you. She's going to give you the love, the nurturing that you've never had in your life, and you're going to be the happiest man ever walked on planet Earth, because she will make things with love for you. You will have the homemade soup when you don't even think about it. You were going to take you out, but she's like, no, let's stay home. I already made everything. She will surprise you with looking beautiful after being with her for 10 years. She's gonna be even more beautiful than how you met her, because she not only wants to keep your beauty, but she wants you to be proud of your wife. There is no middle ground with Slavic women. If you Of course, you need to choose a woman with the right character. I'm not saying that all Slavic women or all traditional women or all classy ladies in general have the same heart, have the same love. So it's up to you. You need to discern whether she is that woman. But if she is, she's gonna be no middle ground. You would be amazed what a woman can do when she has no stress in her life. You would be amazed, trust me. I know that. You know, when somebody create delusional standards, it's none of your problem, because they can have those standards and live with them. They may or may not find somebody who will respond to them, who will take it. You might have a delusional standard, completely delusional, and you can meet somebody for whose that standard would be nothing. So it's about having a match. It's simply about having a match. Okay, Matthew saying, I'm rich, I don't work, I only train and fight. I'm in love with you. Great. Are you a UFC fighter? CCGB darlings, thank you. Yes, guys, you can join the channel. You can become a member of the channel. Some of my live's gonna be members only. Also, I'm answering your question. I will answer your questions. And I'm getting a message from somebody. Sorry. I will answer your questions faster and prioritize you in the chat when you're a member. So, something to consider. Hello from Azerbaijan. Привет, Azerbaijan. Thank you for the kind words. I am from Serbia, and the way women are very strong here, some things they mean, but I don't. I see. Well, they have strong core, so Slavic women. We have a very strong core, but we don't want to operate the strengths. We have that strong core. It's something about Slavic people, Balkan people, maybe some other more traditional cultures. We have that strong core, but believe me, we never really want to have to operate with strengths. We usually operate with strengths when we are performing certain tasks or have to protect our child, or we don't really want to feel our strong core when we are with a man. You know what I mean? We want it to be deactivated when we are with a man. But anyway, hello Serbia. Hey Texas. You see the flag? I am in a beautiful state of Michigan. Yes, please do not comment all caps. Darren says, I guess I was talking culturally. Well, yes, and guys, you have to understand, my videos, general videos talking about certain things, it's a bit of a, sometimes it doesn't apply to every single situation. You just have to take it with a grain of salt, but understand the idea. Robert Garcia, I'm going to tell you something. You are already know. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the compliment, Robert Garcia. I appreciate it. Oh, it's okay. Darren says I should have elaborated. That is fine because it's impossible, make a point and cover every side of it. So don't worry about it. Oh. How many languages do you speak? I speak a few. Hello, Michigander. Hey, Dave. Hello from USA. You need a man? I don't know. Maybe I need a woman at this point. Um, I love Michigan, but I would like to have a second home somewhere south, and I think I will. Or spend some weeks and maybe sometimes some months, like months of February I won't spend somewhere because I get my Christmas fix, I get my snow fix. I feel in lack of sun, so yes, I would like to have spend some time at the sea and spend some time in the mountains. But I love fall in Michigan. I love the fall here. Summer here is very nice. Plus, I have family and friends here that I love. So yes, I'm open for 2 more homes, or 2 more condos, or just even spending time. You don't always have to own everything to enjoy it. But there are certain things I love about Michigan that people don't even know. Unless you live here, you don't know the hidden secret benefits. Only my close friends know the secret benefits. I don't tell them. It's a secret. People are just walking around. Come to England. I would love to come to England if somebody could make sure I'm safe. So tomorrow we are going to have Tomorrow we are going to have this entire main street is going to be covered with airstreams. It's going to be like, I remember first time I came here and I saw the airstreams, this how you call the RV, right? Is it RV, a recreational vehicle? With airstreams on both sides of the road, just camping, and I felt like, oh my goodness, aliens. I've never seen that before. I've never seen an airstream before, some years back. And I was just looking, I'm like, oh my gosh, aliens had landed. They were so cute. Actually, it is an off-shoulder dress, so I'm gonna be in off-shoulder dress today. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I started this video. I think what I'm going to do, I know a lot of my life is very long, is because I love feeling that live energy, but I'm gonna make some shorter videos, and I'm working right now on the lessons for those men who really want to understand certain things, because they never change or most men make these mistakes. I was talking in the beginning of the video. Okay, let's make sure we are decent over here. So Slavic women really appreciate strengths in a man. You know how, hi Frankie, I must notice you. Hello Frankie, hello David. Somalia, yes, I'm from Somalia, couldn't you tell? Sean says you look like a Greek goddess. Thank you. Ukrainian, Slavic women in general, Eastern European women, they appreciate strength in a man. No man that has dignity, that have strength, is going to be sugary, like you know, when you eat something and it's so sugary that it's sticky. No man is going to be sticky like this, sleazy, sneaky, and try to create intimacy with, try to create connection, try to collapse time. And just because you call somebody a sweetie, which you never ever, if you want a woman to have an attraction for you, never call her a sweetie, okay? If you want her to be attracted to you and see you as a man, first of all, it's cringe. Second of all, it's something our grandma called us, okay? And it also shows that you're very insincere, you're not a genuine person, because you don't become, you don't develop such things of endearment with people you don't know. I know in America, somewhere south, everybody's sweetie and honey, but in Slavic culture, we don't do that. I know I actually love Southern culture. I must say I love south of US. I've been to North Carolina, South Carolina, and Florida, and I love the culture. I love this accent, that how you call it, this Southern accent, and sweetie and honey and all this. I just find it so endearing. But that's the culture. This is the culture. This is different. For a Slavic person, these things are you out of your mind. Just saying that. Hi, Russell. Welcome. You're always. Hi, Russell. Welcome. You are a little bit late to the party, but I'm very glad to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. My dear mods, don't worry so much about, you can put people in timeout, those that are weird, but those people who are weird and doing weird things, remember, you're still helping me. You are still helping me to develop my channel. You know, my channel, I haven't been active on my channel. I'm getting into a good standing right now. So if you comment, if you say nonsense, just know that you're still helping me. We will put you in timeout, but your activity still is very helpful for the channel development. You know, I got 18,000 views on my live last night, so thank you to the trolls as well. And I know that my trolls are my fans. I know that. I know they cannot live without me. So they're just a negative fan, you know, like. There are positive fans and there are negative fans, but the trolls, they love you even more than others, because they run, they know your lives, they gotta be there. No, actually, Sean, your mother, your father, your family taught you very well. You never ask a lady her age, whether she's looking young, whether she's a seasoned or mature lady. You never ask a lady her age. I personally don't care about intrusive comments, because I know I'm on the internet. But when you're in a social situation, you're sitting with a beautiful woman, or you're approaching a woman, you asking her questions like where you work, what you do, and you asking a lady her age, it just shows that you are uncultured, uncivilized person. That's all. That just shows you that. Especially if she's looking for a man of class, you're gonna be discarded, even if she's 21. You know, even if she's 31, it doesn't matter how old. It's being class. It's having class. It's the same if she would say, "Show me your tax return" on the first day. Before she even got to know, she's like, "You know, I really need to see your tax return." How much do you make? What do you own? Show me. Oh, thank you, Sean. He said she looks divine. Thank you, Sean. Hello. Thank you. I appreciate. I appreciate that comment. Is so beautiful. That compliment is so beautiful. I had to say. Thank you. By the way, guys, we have such cute decorations. Full. I'm sitting at the table. I'll show you later. This table is decorated with pumpkins inside. So cute. Pumpkins and like these mums, I think they're called. I love fall. I love fall so much. I wish I could bring all my friends who are south for the fall in September and especially October. October is such a beautiful month here. September is still kind of summerish, but October with the red trees, fresh air, oh my gosh, it's just so special. October is one of my favorite months. Chicago loves you. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. Thank you, Frankie. You know the answer. Thank you, Frankie. I know I am. Thank you. Yes, Sean is saying I agree. Some guys don't know etiquette. Yes, your etiquette tells so much about you. And especially if you date a classy lady, I don't care if she's an American, I don't care if she's Italian, Slavic, I don't care if she's from Africa, I don't care what ethnicity or nationality a classy lady is. You just show that you never learn manners. It's just one of these things. Second one is don't call her sweetie, please, for the for the love of God, for everything that's holy. Thank you, Eddie Tago. Okay, guys, do you have some questions? Do you have some comments? We have another 10 minutes. How about 10 more minutes? Yes, of course, Sean. Sounds good. Yes, it is a harvest time for sure. Get a job. Beauty. Hello. Yes. Hi guys. Good to see you. I am good. I'm actually doing a live stream. Yes, I want to be so wonderful to see you. One second. One second, guys.
It's good to see you too. How are you, dear? I am very well, thank you.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm very well.
Oh, I'm so glad. You're as beautiful as ever. It's good to see you. Sorry? Could you I have a hearing aid. My hair.
Yes, we should get coffee finally.
Oh, I would love to. Yes. We can reach you on Facebook. Yes. Yes. Okay.
And you're going to be here tomorrow and the next day?
I will be. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe see you tomorrow.
They'll love to meet you here.
At the weekend. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Wonderful seeing you too. Sorry, guys. I had to say hello. Wonderful people. Just a wonderful, wonderful couple that I know. They know that I do content. Yeah, I don't know. Usually I have no traffic here. I don't know what is going on, guys. But we're gonna be wrapping up anyway. I'm so glad I was able to come on. I showed in the beginning of the video some Airstreams. We're gonna have tomorrow so many of them, and I missed the retro cars show by maybe 40 minutes. It was a beautiful retro car show here. I've seen it, I see it every week, but I wanted to show you. Maybe next weekend if it works out. But I know that for those of you who live in US, you see those car shows. I love a good retro car show. It's just so beautiful. I don't need a job, darling. People, you know, it's interesting. People are so jealous when you're doing something from your heart as a woman, and sometimes people send you gifts, or you know, send you super chats, or you know, you get paid, or you offer some service. People get so upset, but the only reason they get upset is because they can never do that. Because you know, you think about this: what kind of man you are, jealous of a woman that is having fun and making someone's day and sharing her ideas and her knowledge, speaking several languages. I'm entitled. I don't really like to say entitled, but I do things because I can. And a man who is jealous, I'm not gonna say a name. It starts with a B, ends with an H. I don't say a name that I would call a man who is jealous of a woman because things are working out for her and because she never needs to work. I had not worked since I had not clocked in since I don't remember when, honestly. I don't remember when. I did work in a boutique here because I wanted to have fun many years ago, but yes, I don't remember, because the woman doesn't have to earn. A woman has the ability to create and use her knowledge, use her creativity, use her wisdom, use her skills. She doesn't have to clock in. In fact, most women who clock in, they earn a lot less and they age a lot faster. Plus, it's not anybody's business, you know, what I do. I just want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to men. Some men are just down low here. They wish they could do that, but they can't. Exactly. I just don't like calling it work, you know. I do certain things. I do interpreting. I have my own boutique. I have actually several shops online. I teach people, I coach people. I teach people language. But most of all, I coach men who want to be with a woman of class. That's something I did for a long time. Right now, I have been enjoying just having these conversations. I want to create a platform where we can have a conversation. Will, thank you. Will is coming through. Will is coming through as always with the support. Thank you. Okay, there is a truck driver. He's loud, but I appreciate his work. Thank you, truck driver. Thanks for doing your hard work. Something a woman could never do. I mean, I actually have a couple of friends, but they are like big women like this. They are truck driving with their husbands. But this is very unusual. Very, very unusual. I hope you find success and opportunity at every corner. You're able to decide what a woman is. That is important. Yes, I am. Absolutely. I don't even need to. I can look in the mirror and it's super easy. If somebody would tell me this, Will, unfortunately, we missed you yesterday. Maybe you were working, resting, being out and about. I hope you were able to catch up on some of the life yesterday. we talked about that, about defining being a woman. And you know, honestly, just because I lived here for a while, I can kind of I'm kind of used to this craziness, but even now, even in this time, in 2025, if you ask in Eastern Europe, you ask somebody to define what a woman is, they would look at you like you're nuts. What do you mean what a woman is? It's simple. Are you retarded? But here in US, it's a controversial topic. And I think like in Western Europe, probably too. Thank you so much, Will. I appreciate you. I'm sorry we missed you yesterday. Welcome back. And thank you so much for being a gentleman as always and supporting the live stream. I really appreciate it. And thank you for being a member. And thank you all my members. Russell, CCGB, those who I can see right now. Will, and everybody. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. You can do anything you want. Exactly. Women have a very rare ability of creating something out of nothing. When a woman is rested, when she's relaxed, when she's stress-free, you will be amazed on your creativity. You know, my friend Lana, I introduced you to my friend Lana. When she and I, when we have some free time, I can't even tell you how much fun we are having. We are creating photography, we are doing antique shopping, she's teaching me how to make French dishes. She's also a designer, she's a costume designer. We're making parties for ladies, like gossip about men, like we're having so much fun. I appreciate it, Will. Thank you. Will says, thank you for your perspective. Wait! I have a spider. Buongiorno, mio bello principessa. Yes, Lana is gorgeous inside and out, and I wish that when I was doing that video, I would put the tripod closer so you can see her. You know, it was a very spontaneous thing. But yeah, she's very charming and she's very talented. She's also, especially, she knows everything about wine. Like, she's just I'm telling you, it's so creative. It's like there is no end of your creativity. Okay, so somebody who was, I assume, was born in the US and cannot write the question correct. First of all, talking about culture, talking about class. Can you cook good? First of all, you need to say, can you cook well? That's number one. And number two, you'll never know because it's none of your business what I can do. I'm not auditioning, especially for men with a bad grammar. And that is another thing. And that is another thing that is very, very important, is that a lot of men who are born here, who obviously grew up here, and for us it's our second language. We do make mistakes, we do have accent, but when you are talking to a person and all he says is bro, what's up, and all these things, we just look at you at lowest of the low. I'm sorry, we look at you at lowest of the low. You don't know how to ask a question, you don't know where you use good and where you use well, you need to shorten things, you cannot write things correctly. And so somebody can come to another country, learn the language, learn how to speak properly and with respect, and when you write with mistakes and bad and poor grammar, you just show low class. For our culture, I'm sorry, it screams low class. It screams low class, low effort, kind of like what they call it. It just screams, I am nowhere near you. Hello. So poor grammar is a big deal breaker. Poor grammar, it just tells a woman that you are disrespectful, you don't put effort, and you don't have class. So if you have poor grammar, I'm sorry, but you need to look for a woman of your rank, which is not very high. Via England, the greatest country on the face of earth. Really, I want to see that. You used to be, but I'm sorry, not now. I'm sorry. Not because of the people who live there, but because of the government that is going out of control. It's okay, Will. I get it. I get it. Thank you, Praetorian. I appreciate you. That is a huge turn on when a woman is well cultured and have intellectual conversation is definitely plus in my book. Yes, and so is for a man, you know. We always ending up with our match. And if we ending up not with our match, it doesn't last long. Yes, I'm so glad that I was able to come out. So glad that I was able to come out today. I was in such a beautiful mood till I saw some news announcement. We are once again at the warning. I don't know, guys, if you've seen that, but we have some tensions are rising now between U.S. and Russia. Both governments, both presidents are threatening each other, but of course it starts not from here but from there. So I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this news update. We have a threat of World War III that is escalating and a nuclear threat. So I was like, you know what, I should really go put a new dress on, put my new silk dress on and go have some fun. You know, there's no time to put things off, guys. We are at a nuclear threat again, and I would say we are already in World War III. Just now it escalates. I really do hope that things don't escalate. People are just so. This is what happens when we have people who are just hungry for power. That's all they care about. They care more about powers than their own family, the safety of their own family. Yes, I'm dressing like, I was like, you know, I really wanna, in the daylight it was looking so pretty, and I'm like, I really want to look like feminine today, pretty today, and yes. So I have to put my new dress on. I'm gonna take a little walk. Show you how pretty it is. It can be off shoulder or it's a cowl neck for the ladies. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway. It's kind of, I don't know what color this is. It's kind of like, it's kind of greenish with the pink roses. And it's just so elegant. It's very long. It's very, very long. Very long. To almost to the floor. I love floor length dresses. Ladies, if you're watching me, when you wear a beautiful floor length dress, I'm telling you, people treat you like a princess, but you feel like a princess. All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping up. Thank you so much for coming. I have to go. Thank you, Frankie. Yes, it's funny because it's a very unusual color. I always wear the same colors. I have my color palette. This one was completely out of my palette, but still make it work. Thank you. I made it match. Thank you. For ladies who are watching me, I know some ladies are very upset. They're very, very upset. But don't be upset. Go tomorrow, buy yourself a beautiful dress, put a smile on, put a beautiful makeup. Remember you have manners. Remember your mother suffered for 9 months carrying you under her heart, and be the most beautiful you can be, inside and out. Be the most beautiful you can be, inside and out. And you're not gonna be mad, you're not gonna be upset on my live stream. You're gonna be coming in and say, hey Veronica, I got so many compliments today. I felt so beautiful today. Men were treating me different today. Men were opening the doors for me today. Men were, gentlemen buying me lunch and so on and so forth. Most importantly, they treated me so well. Thank you, Veronica. Most ladies, first, when they meet me, they like. But then when they really learn, their life improves. Most women improve their life after meeting me. Thank you, Frankie. It's a pleasure for me to meet you at this time. Welcome. I cannot read your name, Patrice, but welcome. Thank you. Yes, if you enjoy my channel, feel free to subscribe. If you enjoy the channel, if you would like to become a member, that's a big honor, and you will be part of behind the scene conversations. And also I prioritize your comment, and I always give you a shout out as a member. Okay, let's see. Yes, actually, I have a most delicious perfume today. Lalique. It's vintage perfume. It smells like heaven. It smells like those ladies in a Dynasty. You know the Dynasty movie from the past? It smells so good. Now when it cools off, I can wear a perfume like this. Because when it's hot, it would be too sweet. Oh, thank you, Will. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Thank you. Have a good night as well. Thank you. All right, my dear friends. Thank you for joining this conversation. I apologize for some sound sometimes going in and out. I don't always like sitting at home and record. Sometimes I want to take you out for a little adventure with me. Hopefully we can improve the connection somehow. I don't know. I have a new phone, an unlimited high-speed internet, but it still breaks sometimes, I live in a very small town, so maybe that has something to do with that as well. По-русски тоже можно, если осторожно. All right, my friends, I hope we waking up tomorrow to better news. I hope you haven't seen the updates. But yes, wear your best dress. Invite a lady that you've been eyeing for dinner. Send somebody a gift. Handle things with class. God knows, God knows what's going to happen. But we gotta do the most of things. One last thing, people ask me all the time about my wardrobe. I dress up every single day. Every single day. I don't wait for occasions. I make them. Good night, everyone. I will see you very soon. Shari, special thank you to you. Thank you so much for having my back here in the chat. And so is Russell. And my mods. Thank you, and I will see you very soon, my dear friends. All right, bye-bye. You never know when I'm gonna go live again, randomly. Have a beautiful night, and I hope we all wake up. I hope we all wake up to some more positive news. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you, Will. And thank you, everybody.